I am the most bulbous and succulent while simultaneously dry lean and conditioned man in existence. The only one bulking, the only one cutting. I have an infinite number of alternate versions of myself, I am the best. But what I fail to even acknowledge is what if one of these lesser, inferior versions of myself was not just a Jack, but a Jacqueline. One born with the female nerve and the requisite biological disadvantages that such a testicle deficiency would entail. If such a specimen did in fact exist, then I can only come to the reasonable conclusion that they would also falsely believe that they themselves would be the best Jacqueline, have an infinite number of alternate versions of Jacqueline, that they would be the most dry, lean and conditioned, and nobody would be cutting harder than them. They would be the only one cutting. That's something I cannot stand for. I shall become Jacquelinus with a penis. Not only the best Jack, but the best Jacqueline that exists. The top dog of the two genders that exist. For the next 30 days, I ate the diet of an average woman. Or at least roughly the calories of an average woman, since clearly Jacqueline is no average woman. She would be so far above, she would have almost ascended to manhood, on the cusp of greatness, the apex female. I'm assuming that this particular Jacqueline, that is hypothetically threatening to usurp my title as the only one cutting, would naturally be born in the Central African Republic, since they have the lowest average daily calorie consumption at just 1,786 calories, so I'll be eating less than that. At least my title of being the most white, nobody as white as me, is not threatened, but I'll get to that hurdle once a worthy challenger approaches. But onto the diet. Jacqueline may not have many calories, but that doesn't mean that me being the best version of myself, Jackie as Prime, the superior being, cannot fully optimize the calories for premium muscle and bulbosity retention. And no doubt Jacqueline would be a creature of habit and a specimen of frequency, so I ate the exact same thing every single day. In total, 30 kilograms of skyr yogursi, 120 eggs, 9 litres of skimmed milk, 30 succulent sirloin steaks, 33,652 blueberries, all for those that don't meticulously count every single zesty blueberry, that's around 9 kilograms, 60 apples and 60 pears, all consumed over 30 days, which comes to 1,640 calories a day, 212 grams of protein, 150 grams of carbs and 60 grams of fat. So what did being on such a hefty calorie deficit do to my physique? Well, we'll have to refer to the dungeon, which is a rather humbling experience for me and for most people depending on their age, race and gender. This was my starting physique at around 88 kilograms, certifiably bulbous and succulent, and then 30 days later I was 83 kilograms. And as you can see, the facial hair stayed the exact same because I turned into an estrogen machine, having to fully embrace being Jacqueline. A decent bit of fat loss, bicep, abs all popping a bit more. Truly one of a kind, still retaining maximum succulence and bulbosity whilst being dry, lean and conditioned. Truly a marvel. But it wasn't just eating like my clearly inferior female version of myself that made this so devious. I also did 1 hour of incline walking at 15% incline, 2.7 miles an hour. Since if we refer back to my hypothetical Jacqueline, she was from the Central African Republic after all. Just imagine how much walking she would have to do to get water. Nobody's walking as far as me to get water. Obviously, now that I've proven myself to be the best Jack and Jacqueline, I will still continue this exact diet for around 2 more months. Why? Because I did give you guys the only one bulking, the most obese version of myself to date. Now, not only do I owe it to you guys, I owe it to myself and every other alternate version of myself. I have to become the most dry, lean and conditioned version of myself. It's been so long since I have had abs, I genuinely missed what it was like to be a certified specimen. Just like 91.7% of you guys clearly missed the subscribe button. Fix up. How else will you know if you can start cutting if you do not know when I'm finished cutting? And also, if you need any supplements, if you click the link in the description and use code Hancock, you will get a fat juicy discount. Nobody sells